Well, how you doing? Well, this is my little study guide. What I've been doing for the past, actually, whole day today. I'm going for my real estate license, so I did a study guide here, and hope you guys enjoy my video. My first time doing a presentation like this. I'm basically doing this for myself, so when I'm driving, going to work, I can listen to the video and you know get more familiar with the questions and answers. So here we go. Question one. I am interested in becoming a real estate license to sell real estate. Where do I begin? Apply to the real estate commission in your state. Search online, name of state, real estate commission. Okay, number two. What is the real estate commission? The Real Estate Commission is a state government agency that issues licenses to those who wish to sell or lease real estate belonging to others. In many states, a property manager is required to hold state license, and commissions decides on the requirements for the license and may admire examinations to determine who is qualified to be licensed. Number two, what is the composition of a real estate commission? In most states, a real estate commission has two levels. There are 7 to 9 actual commission members who make up the rules and regulations. They meet monthly or quarterly. In addition, there is a day-to-day staff that carries. I did that wrong right there. You know. That carries out rules and regulations to head of staff, usually called the commissioner. Okay, I gotta fix that right there. One little boo boo. It's okay, a little boo boo. The commission hears complaints from other consumers and meters out disciplinary sanctions to licensees. Okay, here we go. 3. Who is the real estate commissioner and what duties does he or she perform? The commissioner is the head administrator of the real estate commission, which has a staff that carries out its functions. For example, as a commissioner, Joan is responsible for maintaining records of licensees, processing applications, admiring examinations, and processing complaints from general public. What function does a real estate commissioner perform? Setting requirements for licensing of the broker and salesperson, setting rules and regulations regarding the conduct of licensees, disciplining those who conduct violates rules and regulations. Must I be licensed to sell or lease my own property? No, a license required only to sell, to lease, or in many states to manage property belonging to others. Excuse me. Number 7. What types of real estate license are there? Alright, you got a broker, broker associate, salesperson, also known as salesman or sales associate. Inactive, appraiser must be licensed or certified. Home inspector must be licensed in most states. Are any publications available from the Real Estate Commission? Yes, almost every state Real Estate Commission publishes its rules and regulations. Must publish a guide for new applicants and form for license applications. Some publish exam study materials. You can usually download these free or email a check to request a hard copy. For publications available from your specific estate real estate commissions. Check the commissions website. What is a broker? A broker is a person who, for a fee, acts on behalf of the property owner in real estate transactions within the scope of the law. He or she is a special agent of the prospective buyer or property owner who employs him or her for a single or specific act, as distinguished from the general agent who has broad authority to perform a range of actions. For example, a person wishing to sell or lease property often engages a broker or arrange a sale or locate tenants. A broker may also engage by prospecting buyers or tenants to locate acceptable property. These are specific or limited actions, not broad authority to represent the principle. What is a broker associate or associate broker? In some states, licensed broker whose license is held by another broker is referred as a broker associate or associate broker. In most states, a broker's branch office must be staffed by a broker's associate. What is a salesperson? A salesperson is a person who is licensed to deal in real estate or to perform any other acts allowed by the state real estate license law. But under the sponsorship of a broker licensed by the state, the sponsoring broker holds a salesperson licensed and legally responsible for the act of a salesperson. The salesperson is a sub-agent that is an agent of the broker, who is an agent of the principal. For example, a salesperson procures from the owner a 90-day listing on a house, which is accepted by his or her sponsoring broker. Another salesperson shows the home to his prospective buyer. The sale is closed, and commission are collected by listing broker and shared with the selling broker and salesperson. What is a sales associate? A sales associate is the term used in some states instead of salesman, a salesperson. For example, Barry took a job as a sales associate with the Suburban Realty Company in Florida immediately after she received a real estate license. Okay. No, go back. Okay, here we go. What is required to become a licensed salesperson? All right. What is required? Right. Requirements vary from state to state, but may include criteria based on age, citizenship, residence, education, examination must pass, absence of criminal record, broker sponsorship. Okay. My cards are messing up. What are some topics of questions on a salesperson examination? Okay. Topics include state of licensing law, brokerage law, real estate law, contracts, deeds, estates title, joint ownership forms, land descriptions, real estate finance and investments, fair housing law, appraisal, and mathematics. Oh, sorry. 14, what am I, 16? 15. Alright, I went forward one. Okay, 15. Alright. Sorry guys, my cards are all messed up. It's okay, I'll fix it later. Alright. On the license exam, do they ask any questions on salesmanship? Doesn't being successful salesperson depend on market knowledge, personality, who you know, and how persuasive you are? No. The purpose of licensing is to protect the general public. Licensing requires knowledge of real estate law and licensing law, and an understanding of ethical conduct, property valuation, financing, and arithmetic. Similarly, hairstylists are licensed to protect the public from spreading disease such as lice, not for knowledge of cutting or styling. Number 16. How is a salesperson compensated? A salesperson is compensated through the sponsoring broker. Only a broker can receive commission from a sale. A broker can share the commission with other brokers and with the licensed salesperson. He or she sponsors who assisted with the transaction. Most salespersons are independent contractors, not employees for income tax purposes. What do I have to do to be licensed as a broker? Their requirements are generally the same as they are for salesperson. With these additions, you must have 2 or 3 years of active experience as a salesperson. You must pass a more difficult and comprehensive examination. Number 18. What is a branch office? A branch office is a place of operation for a real estate firm that is separate from the main office. The office is owned by the principal broker who managed by another licensed broker, who may be called associate broker or broker associate, and may have a licensed salesperson working at the location. Okay. Number 19. What is a principal broker? A principal broker is the licensed broker responsible for the operations conducted by the entire brokerage firm. This broker is responsible for the acts of associate brokers and sponsored salesperson or sales associate. The broker has a fiduciary, I can't say that word, sorry, a relationship with the client, requiring a broker to place the client interest above his or her own interest. A client is the principal who employs the agent. With some arrangements, the broker assists in a transaction but does not have fiduciary relationship with the consumer. This may call transactional service. All right. When I become licensed, what identification will I have? A licensed broker is a salesperson usually receive a certificate to display on the wall of his or her broker's office and a pocket card to carry as identification. What is a real estate license? A real estate license is the right granted by the state to an individual to operate as a real estate broker or salesperson. The individual who receives a license is called a licensee. What is a pocket card? A pocket card is required for a salesperson and brokers in most states. It is issued by the state licensing agency and identifies an holder as a licensee. It must be carried at all times. What is Disciplinary action. A disciplinary action is a punishment imposed by the State Real Estate Commission after investigating a complaint against a licensee and conducting a hearing. Such an action could have serious consequences for the licensee, such as revocation, revocation or suspension of the license. For example, Frank was sanctioned for placing misleading advertisement for a home he was trying to sell. As a consequence of the commission's disciplinary action, his license was suspended for 3 months and he was fined $1,000. As an agent owes certain duties to any consumer in performing his or her work, a reasonable work. 1. Reasonable care and skill. Honesty and fairness. Disclosure of known facts, including defects. What is the meaning of revocation? Revocation is an act recalling a power of attorney conferred, such as power of attorney, a license, or an agency. For example, if a broken license is revoked, this revocation will prevent him or her from participating in real estate brokerage business. What behavior should bring about a disciplinary action against a salesperson or a broker? Acts that may result in disciplinary action, I'm going to fix a few things, include commingling, mixing of other people's money with one's own, not remitting funds quickly, forced advertising, misleading someone, acting for more than one party in a transaction, without disclosure, not identifying oneself as a licensee, taking or giving fees illegally, guaranteeing future profits, discrimination against protest group, violating the State License Act, conviction of certain crimes. Okay, so that is my first 25. So guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and thank you.